Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show at 19 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason pitched against the Miami Marlins in Marlins Park. He pitched for 6 innings, allowing 3 runs on 4 hits, which was a Brian Jimenez home run, in a game which he got a no decision in, but the Arizona Diamondbacks lost on, of all things, a walk-off hit by a pitch. Kind of stupid, but let's keep going. Bullpen day, what do we got? Home runs per 9. Might be good to get that up, considering. Hits per 9, bunting and stuff, not really interested. We are just about there with our new tier of heart and soul, so I think that's actually what I'm going to be working on. Got a Rally Cat in here, making her presence felt. She really likes being part of the action here. Let's work on our clubhouse, I guess. Talk to our fellow starter, Bob Elliott. Everyone's in a good mood these days. Glad the team's feeling good about how we're playing. Yeah, your state of mind's good too, man. Thank you. And we got heart and soul, so let's go screw with our personality tree. So that should open up to us the next tier of heart and soul, which gives us improved effectiveness during day games or expanded mind. And if we know anything about Jason Parham, it's that he's real good on those corners, so you gotta figure that he's gonna do his best to try to get those corners called whenever he can. Excuse me for a moment. Sorry about that. I do love my cat, but there's nothing fun about trying to make strategic decisions and execute pitches with a cat slap fighting your microphone. Let's keep going. So I want expanded mind here. We don't have 15 bros on the team, so I gain nothing by equipping beating heart. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I care to change at this point. We're losing Lone Wolf, which Jason seems to have a lot of people on base anyway. And yeah, I think that's all I really want here. Eye of the Storm is good. Yeah, I'm going with that. Okay, so let's get out here and keep going. So we get more clubhouse stuff too. Get to poke fun at somebody. Let's talk crap to Blake Swihart, our old catcher from the Red Sox, who apparently has found a new home with the Cubs. Really professional. I can tell we're in your head already. Look at your slash line right now. Surprised you feel comfortable trash talking. Just lighting a fire under him before his next game. Well, good for you, Blake. I'm not coming out here to pitch against you. So, whatever floats your goat, man. Oh, my mistake. We are coming out here to pitch against them. We are going out against the Chicago Cubs in Wrigley. Now, Jason has pretty limited results against the Cubs. He has 2 games against them, an 0-2 record against them, a 9.72 ERA, and a 4.92 WOBA. So bad results against the Cubs in the regular season the few times that he's faced them. But he did he did face off against them in the World Series and go 8 innings scoreless against them. So we'll just have to get out here, see what they can do. So let's get out here and get it.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, a battle of 2 first-place squads between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Mark Madsen, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or 2 to his total next. Luis Gohara is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to...
Digging in, Adrian Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Let's go.
Well, it looked like the D-backs pulled themselves a nice home run in the top of the first, so that puts us on top to begin the game. So let's try to hold it right there. Facing off against Adrian Ramirez to start the bottom of the first. Let's get it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point.
Swing and a miss. Can't catch up to the two-seamer. Bottom of the zone.
On attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Try curveball low. Twitches at it, but that one was right at the bottom of the. That was when one was on the plate, so no swing.
Curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
This is flared right
Boops it right past Jason to Reinheimer. High throw, but Morris Lamb's got it, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. Take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Rizzo.
Hey, your pitch right now. We got one here.
Try a two-seamer down.
To the right. Here's the first pitch.
Can't catch the zone, so that's the first pitch ball. 1,995 hits. Well, let's try our best to not give him a 5-for-5 day today, I guess.
The count to the Cubs first baseman.
Speaking of milestones, Jason is currently sitting at 974 career MLB strikeouts. And, well, unless Jason strikes out 26 straight, he's not going to hit 1,000 today, but it's worth keeping an eye on it.
And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a
swing and a miss. Well, there's one. So Anthony Rizzo goes down on strikes. Have a seat and get comfortable. That'll be the second out of the inning.
You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ian Happ now, 3-hole hitter.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Two-seamer away, gets no swing.
Off the plate for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A 2-ball, no strike.
Just above the zone, 2-0 count.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on
try a change up now. Hopefully, don't drop it out. Swings and misses at it. That's what I wanted to see.
Likely to be successful.
Now the
try two-seamer inside now.
Takes a pitch.
That catches the zone for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter.
Let's go ahead and give him a little bit of show time. I mean, we got the license to go for a ball if we have to, but I'd much rather get a swing and a miss. And indeed, that is what I get. 2 strikeouts for Jason today, and that'll end the inning.
Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first
all right, two-seamer
lofted in the air,
off
right
the barrel
center.
of the bat, but just popped up into right field. Harper's got it for the first out.
Of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we?
And it looks like we got the usual, most of the usual suspects out here. Randall Chavez in center in place of Jock Peterson. Reese Hoskins and Harper in the outfield. Madsen, Reinheimer, Gutierrez, and Lamb on the infield. Cam Gallagher on the plate and on the bump, as usual, Mr. Jason Parham.
He went deep in the contest last night.
Ryan Franco.
The curveball first pitch. And don't hit the zone.
Too low that time. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Oh, don't really like that execution.
Up around
And in
the
fact,
letters
that's
with
2-0.
for ball two.
So Jason having not exactly control issues,
Hey, plays that one now.
but he's not getting them quite where he wants those balls. That'll make it 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially
Try a
with
slider
one-run
first
lead.
pitch, or
No
for a
surprise
3-0
he's
count.
treading lightly right
Go
here.
swinging for it
And a
on the
curious
inside
looking
even.
swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1.
I mean, that was maybe a little inspired, but also probably not the best.
Misses ball 4.
And Brian Franco takes a walk
Man,
here.
the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
And that's going to be grounded past Jaime Gutierrez, so
But it's through into the outfield.
Blake Swihart gets himself a base hit here.
Below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something.
So striding in, Addison Russell. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, clutch up for us. Get a strikeout for us.
Here you go.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
And the bases will be loaded here with only 1 out, so
Only 90 feet, but the bases are
a walk,
loaded with
2
one
consecutive seeing eye singles, and that will load the bases here. And I'll bring up Andrew Shipp here.
Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
in there. Strike 1. He's trying to at least tie this
Second
one up
baseman
here.
for the Cubs.
Bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. And there's ball 1.
Ump giving me no favors on that one. High inside fastball, just at the top of the zone, gets no strike called.
The 1-1. One ball and
Fouls
2
that
strikes
off.
to count.
Okay, this is a good opportunity to use some showtime here because I certainly don't want to give him a hanger here. Let's go. Bottom part of the zone. Taps it.
Again, a 1-2.
Oh, that one bounces off of Gallagher behind the dish.
Mask, it sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Smoke
That's a
on the
grounder to
ground.
second. That's going to be
And a
flipped.
flip for 1.
It's going to be flipped, but Jack Reinheimer bobbles. Jack Reinheimer bobbles the handoff, and that'll be a run in. Brian Franco gets himself a run on that error.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Ready with the 0-1.
Swing and a miss on the changeup.
For strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher.
Luis
at the plate,
Gohara
but he's
here,
gonna grind
pitcher
it
for
out
the
right here.
Cubs.
He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team.
Swing and a miss. So that'll be the third strikeout of the day for Jason, and that'll end the second.
2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Stepping into the box, Jason Parham. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jason Parham.
Hey, we got nobody.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball.
Okay. 1-0 count to Jason here.
Let's go, big dog.
And that misses low and inside.
Ramirez,
2 balls and
or
no
excuse me,
strikes.
Gohara here has been pitching efficiently so far, but 2-0 count to Jason.
Get yourself a quick out, but now you find yourself down 2.
3-0 count to
He's licking
Jason.
his chops for a fastball.
3-0 to him now.
Surely you're not expecting Jason's going to go yard off of you.
A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, certainly not with a swing like that.
Come on, baby.
Full count.
That one's right
3-2.
down the pipe. I could have power swung and maybe knocked one out of the park for Jay, but 1 Wasn't expecting it, honestly.
Here's the payoff pitch. Liner toward
There we
right
go.
center.
Get down.
He dives.
No, he's going to dive to make the catch on that one. So Jason stolen. Jason got himself a pretty good base hit, but that got stolen from him. I'll bring up Adrian Ramirez here. So nothing else going for the Diamondbacks in the top of the third, so we just got to keep going.
Rip it up.
First offering on its way. And he lays
Cutter,
off
center of the zone for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from
Taps
a
the
top-level
two-seamer
arm
down.
like this.
How about a curveball?
Tried to get him
Just below the zone.
knees, but it's 1-2.
Try another one off the corner. Taps it. But he was late on it. And it calls for a high inside fastball. I love it.
The 1-2 is
Swing and a miss.
He got him.
Adrian Ramirez goes down. That's 4 strikeouts on the day for Jason
I'm not
so
sure
far.
what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Yeah, and that'll bring Anthony Rizzo back up.
Next to the ball, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at an
Change up just off the inside corner for ball 1.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Place it first.
And that's right
That
there.
two-seamer catches the corner.
One down now. One down.
Try two-seamer outside.
No
Little
offers.
high there, Jay.
2 balls and a strike. One out, nobody on.
Try a slider inside.
He's fallen behind.
Rizzo.
3-1.
Well, that's a great
Takes
take
a
there, right
flail
there.
at it, but
Slider
does not
down
go
and in.
around.
That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, so that brings it
3-2,
full.
Full count.
Try a two-seamer down and away.
There's a swing and a drive.
And he yokes it. That's going off the wall.
And just short of a home run.
Harper plays the bounce off the wall, and that'll be a one-out double for Anthony Rizzo. We got a man on second with only 1 away. That'll bring up Ian Happ, who will be Jason's boss challenge for today.
Don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so it'll have to be dealt with carefully here.
Here you go.
We're going to try to strike him out. All right, what did we do last time? Bunch of fastballs. And then 2 changeups down and away. Let's lead him off with a curveball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Not ideal.
And that's through into left, a base hit.
Okay, well, Ian Happ gets himself a base hit to put him on first. And that'll be men on the corners with only 1 out. So, once again, the Cubs. And now we got another boss coming up, Trey Mancini, formerly of the Baltimore Orioles organization. Another old buddy of Jason's. So let's see what he can do here.
Here you go right now, fellas.
Recording out, which is a pitch outside the zone. I got no idea if we can actually do that, but I'm going to try.
Here's the first pitch to him. On a line to shortstop.
All right, well, that's a line out to short.
Back in time.
That's not nothing. So that'll be 2 outs. Hold the runner at third. Keep it at 1-1.
Stepping in.
We'll bring up Brian Franco.
2 on, 2 out for him here in the
Strike
third.
batter out while ahead in the count. Let's do it.
Come on. Hey, 2 down.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball looked at
Okay.
here for strike 1.
12-6. Caught him looking.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Lays off the circle change.
Okay.
Ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2.
That's off the end of the bat.
1-1. He's got a chance.
And
He will get there to make the running
Jock
play,
Peterson,
and that
or
will
excuse me,
end the inning.
shoot, what's his
Cubs
name?
strand a
Don't
couple.
remember.
We've played
He's going to pull it in out there, and that'll
We're
end the
tied
inning.
at 1. Riding in once again, Blake Swihart.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Well, that keeps it scoreless here in the bottom of the fourth.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike
Or
one.
rather, it keeps the score right where it's at, 1-1. So Luis Gohara doing his job after allowing that first inning home run.
0-2 now.
And I want you to strike out.
Into the windup.
I want
Here
you to
comes
strike
the
out
0-2
pretty
pitch.
bad.
Well below the knees.
I don't
Laid
necessarily
off on the
want you to
changeup
look
there.
stupid doing it, but like I do want you to swing your bat and not hit
You know
anything.
he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2-2 count.
to the Cubs
Okay.
catcher.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think
All
for a
right.
second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back.
That's going to be a
Exactly
fly
the
out to
same
left
way.
field. Ha
Gets to it and makes the catch
Reese
for the first
Hoskins has it.
down. So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And the shortstop Addison Russell will bat next.
Addison Russell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Now batting, the second baseman, Andrew.
Stepping in now, Andrew Schiff.
Swing and a
And so
miss
proud to
on
go
the
back
two-seamer
swing,
down.
But he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Pull it up right here.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Curveball
Fouled off to the
gets
left.
fouled off, and he was late on it. So let's give him a cutter up and in.
1 out. You got 1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Fouls that one off, but he was early on it. And he watches that changeup just fly on by.
Second out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that'll bring up Luis Gohara again.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis.
Into the box, Luis Gohara.
Swing and a miss.
Go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Grounded down.
That'll be grounded over to third, and that should be the third out of the inning.
Throw just does beat him at the bag. So
I mean, it's a lot closer than I maybe would have liked, but we got him.
Land one. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. The pitcher, Jason Parham, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on. right
Well,
here.
I mean, yeah, I normally a pitcher would sacrifice here, but I kind of want to
Here it
hit.
comes. And look out.
Oh, and they're retaliating.
Intentional or not, you
They're
do not
retaliating
want to
for
be
the
hitting
for
pitchers out
the
there.
hit by pitch Jason gave to. They're retaliating for the hit by pitch Jason gave to Addison Russell in the last inning. So the ump is issuing warnings out here. This Cubs Diamondbacks game is getting a little bit heated.
Jamie Gutierrez.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready for that ground ball? Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
The 2-1 is a fastball down.
And that'll
below
make
the
it
knees.
3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Okay. Runners first and second, one out here.
The 3-1. Popped him up.
And Gutierrez just pops up behind home plate. That's unfortunate. But that'll bring up Jack Reinheimer, who's got the one run for the Diamondbacks on the day.
Last trip to the plate. No offer on
2-1 count.
Balls and a strike.
Luis Gohara has had pretty good results so far, pitching efficiently. 57 pitches through 4 2/3. Now he's starting to lose location a little bit.
Open here as a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Fouls that one back to fill the count, so everybody will be running here.
And he fouls this one off.
Fouls that one off. Making him work up here, if nothing else.
Come on, dig, you're gonna have
A dive, but it's off his glove. And he is in there.
So he's going to be safe on that infield base hit.
Middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
First baseman could not make that play, and Gohara could not get to the bag before Reinheimer did. Now the count is full again to Bryce Harper. Everybody's running.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep.
And that one is off the wall. Jason, go, 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 go!
Just shy of the
You fool.
baskets and off the ivy. 2 runs have scored.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll.
And Bryce Harper delivers on the bases loaded.
Yeah, you never know when it's
Jason maybe should have moved it a little faster with his feet, but I think it's been a while since he's had to actually run for home on one of those.
Great at bat right
But that's still and 2 RBI single.
Now back to the leadoff spot for the Cubs lineup.
And that is going to put Jason in the lead here in the bottom of the 5th. So let's get out here and keep going.
Striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Change up for strike 1.
Called strike 1.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Try 2-seamer up and away. Swing and a miss.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Went hacking for one. Was not in the zone.
On it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
To 1-2 now.
Let's try a cutter in.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Just off the plate, so no swing. Try a curveball now.
A bouncer up.
Grounds at the short.
Throw just in time.
And that will get him at first. It's an awful close play, but Ramirez is down on the ground out.
That he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch
2-seamer.
in there for a called strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Now the 0-1.
Try another one up and away.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
Makes contact with it, but it's just going to come down in foul ground. And in fact, Harper can get to that one. Looked like it was going to fall either onto the tarp or into the crowd, but makes good makes a good sprint and good grab for that one for the second out.
Now batting, Ian Patter is 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Try a cutter inside, first pitch. No swing on one inside.
Off the inside.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That one was blooped center field.
Chavez has it in his tracks.
And Chavez is back there to pull it in, and that'll end the inning.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here 3-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini.
I'll bring up Trey Mancini here in the bottom of the 6th.
Get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single.
That'll be grounded over to second. Gutierrez has it, and that'll be the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now at the plate, Brian Franco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Two-seamer in there for a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone.
That'll be grounded over to first. Morris Lamb has it, and that'll be the second out.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in.
That in turn brings up Blake Swihart.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch
curveball off the corner. It's a ball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense.
Little bloop gets a base hit, so Blake Swihart is on base for the second time in the game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bats and ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's Addison Russell. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see.
All right, two-seamer gets strike 1.
No balls and a strike to count. Didn't quite.
No swing on the one down below the zone.
Come on now. Here we go.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out.
That going to come off the wall.
Should be extra bases. So now they'll have
That will be a 2-out double here to put men second and third.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single
with 2 outs.
Right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it.
Change up on the black, gets no swing.
Andrew Schiff is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That's no good. Come on, Jay. Pull it together.
Hey, let's go right here.
Too high.
Nope.
And it's 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
There's a cutter for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike. See it, drive it, let's go, right here.
Going to go ahead and give him one on the corner here.
Hey, need you on.
Definitely a strike.
And he takes ball 4. So now it leads.
I said, that was definitely a strike.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share.
Let me bring up, who is this?
Against them, too.
Oh, my goodness. Grab the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. That is the first home run Jason has given up. That's the first grand slam Jason has given up in his career. William Bauer, pinch hitting, collects himself a grand salami off of Jason Parham. And that's going to be Jason's day-to-day. Oof.
Number 33, David Hughes.
This evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Cubbies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Randall Traylor earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Jason Parham is tagged with just his first loss of the year. Ken Schreiber hammers down the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.